What did you think of the Horde Night with the slower but more numerous zombies?
It was interesting. They did things that it changed their pathing system too. I don't know if you noticed that.
A little bit.
Okay. World is initializing. And let me get the things in the background and we will get this thing off and running.
You mean how you're already live?
Okay. That part is set up. Set up the other part. Alrighty, I'm back up to 81. Yes, apparently somebody did lose their subscription. Hello everybody, and welcome to the next episode of 7 Days to Die with Plexus Gaming and his friend DJ Warwolf. Com has got something else going on today, so that's why it's the dynamic duo and not the dynamic trio. Anyway, here we go.
Executing shutdown procedure.
Alright, you can come in, DJ.
Joining.
I've got a surprise for you in your box, too.
Was Tom around for the earlier stream today?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Com already got his surprise.
Oh, I'm gonna need 6 stacks of cobble and 6 stacks of cement mix.
We've got 5. You're going to have to make a stack. You're gonna have to make a stack of cobble.
Okay.
The cement, we've got plenty of that. So
I'm planning to make OP3 out in the desert, and it's going to be a runway-shaped base.
also we can land on it. All right.
Yep.
Nice. Maybe we should make all of them like that, where it's
Runway.
a runway. Yeah, like I said, don't forget to check your box.
I'm in.
I know. I heard you come in. I actually saw you come in. Invite sent.
Okay, thank you.
You see what I left you?
I got a cat in the face.
Huh? What?
Got a cat demanding attention in my face.
You're a cat owner. Get used to it.
Ah, lots of dukes. Excellent.
Yeah, I gave you and Com. Understand this. I came back with ammunition, tons of books for Com, and so I looked at how much was there, and I figured it's time you guys got part of the profits. So I gave each of you 40K. This way you can go and you don't have to worry about me buying it for you. Don't forget about those trees.
To the north.
Yeah.
I chopped most of them down. It's a lot clearer now.
Yeah, it is clear. That one tree just off the road to the north.
Oh, the tall one? Yeah, I knocked that one down.
That one has to go because you have to go fly in. You literally have to fly around it and then land here.
How much smaller than this runway could I feasibly go?
For me, I could land on a. I could probably land on a 10 spot or less. It really depends upon the skill of the flight, the one flying. Common's not that good at flying though, just so you know. So if he were to fly, this runway would probably be a little short for him.
I'm thinking a 10 by 20 base should do.
Yeah, that should be fine. It reminds me, let's go get. Yeah, there are some damages that need to be fixed.
Oh. It just barely cleared it when you pulled it up.
Oh, you were fine. Where did I see that missing one? I saw a missing one here someplace. There it is.
Okay, I got those last trees.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I'm coming back. Do you want to flip the switch, please?
Sure, I'll go inside and flip. And it's waiting for you.
I'm across. Thank you.
Yeah, that drawbridge is a good system.
I was leaving it open because I'm about to load up and head out.
What are you driving out in? Motorcycle or gyro?
Gyro. But I need to load things up in the trunk and such first. So I'll need the door open for a little bit while I'm yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Forge down electrical parts and scrap polymers.
forgot the nail.
By the way, there's a socket. I looted a socket wrench. An impact driver. It's only level 1, but an impact driver is a lot better than a wrench.
True. Even quality one.
Yep.
But you need a nail gun to do the upgrade, so.
That reminds me, I gotta make a bunch of 9mm.
Okay, heading out. How spicy is the desert at night?
You'll find out. Just look at the shit. Just look at your the skulls. You'll find out.
Yeah, 2 orange skulls. Not as bad as the snow. Wait, no, it's a 1 orange skull. Snow is 1.5. Burn zone is a half skull. Wasteland is 2. Should I put OP3 near the trader in the burn zone, in the desert?
That probably would be a good idea. Keep with our motto of
the OP3 is not going to be much more than a runway of a roof on top of a small building, but so there's no real way to turn around. You'll have to actually pick up the gyro and put it back down to get it turned around.
Well, here's what you do: you build a runway to the side of the roof. Then, like, say you put the runway on the west side, you put it on the west side and have the runway run north and south.
Or just have a small overhang on the 2 sides so you can turn it around. But none that's as simple as just pick up the gyro, put it back down facing the correct way.
Or be like me, be lazy.
Yeah, I'm seeing 2 separate oil tanks in this wasteland town that would probably have a little oil shale in them in a pinch.
Oh, speaking of, I also bought a bunch of gas while when I was going through the traders.
Okay. Yeah, when you have enough cash, you can just buy gas off the traders. As you're going from trader to trader selling corn.
I still can't do boxes of 9mm.
Woo! Oh.
What?
I accidentally bumped E.
You jumped out, you...
Fortunately, it was a slow enough drop that I was able to hit E again and get back in.
Don't you love when that happens?
It's right next to W. I was trying to push W to go forward again after checking the map.
I think you can check. I think you can rearrange your key binding.
Yeah, but I'm so used to E, not just for 7 Design, but other games.
Yeah.
They really should have an altitude lock on the gyro, so that if you're above a certain height, you have to hold down the E key to get out when you're the driver.
Okay.
Man, it's a gray mess when as soon as I entered the wasteland. I can't really see other than a little bit of the ground directly underneath me, but that's it. Everything else is just gray. Still can't make the supercharger, right?
I will check it in just a little bit. I'm in the middle process of putting some new battery banks down.
Roger. Have you been liking all of the higher quality batteries I've been bringing back?
Every battery that comes, every car battery that comes back is saved.
What about the lower quality ones? You smelt those down to the lead?
Not yet. Okay, so we've got plenty of power backup. Can run things for a while. The Jenny is basically, I don't know, waste of time, waste of space.
Yeah, it's nice to have as a backup just in case.
That's true. I mean, here's the thing: it's been fully refueled for about a real week. All right, what did you want me to look at?
Vehicle supercharger. Those would be really helpful.
Not yet. I can't even make a silencer mod.
Okay. Finally, I'm out of the damn wasteland. I'm in the desert.
Yeah, don't you just love it?
Well, now I can actually see. Yeah, I think this one city is the only desert city.
No, there's two.
There's two? Okay.
Yeah, there's
Oh, yeah, there it is to the north. Just rendered. Okay. Have you gone up to the one to the north to look for any traders up there?
I start flying. I've flown around the area that you're at, which is just north of Bob's. But that's about as far as I got up in that area. There is a road that I haven't explored, which is in the blasted zone. It's just west of that city where Trader Joel's is at. Right, just it's like west of 00 is what it looks like. I think that's 00.
Yeah. I heard vulture. Go figure. No fly zone, vulture. No fly zone.
All right, so you're moving. Are you going to move the shale oil mine over to by the trader?
No, I am. Well, I do have one near the trader that I opened up, but I mean, there's got to be other shale veins near here. I just want to put an OP or a forward operating base out here, so that we have somewhere we can operate out of while we're doing mines. We don't need to go all the way back each day, back and forth.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is when we get all three of us, once all three of us are here, and we have time, all three of us need to fly out there and just mine shale oil.
It's a good idea to have a base out here. That way we can take off when night falls, land while it's still night, and then as soon as it's daybreak, start mining.
Well, but if we left, how long did it take you to get out there? About 2 game hours.
Yep.
So if we leave at like 2 a.m., we take off at about 2 a.m. We should get there around dawn.
Still, it's a good idea that you can just stay out here and not to spend the gas flying back and forth.
Did you take what you needed?
Yeah. If you notice, there's almost no cobblestone left.
I thought you wanted the concrete mix as well.
I did. I took 6 stacks.
Okay. All right. That's
6 and 6.
all right. Not a problem. I can remake that. I'm making 6,000 more cobblestone. I've got.
It just takes time.
When you have the resources, you might as, I mean, that's what we've
shame.
got. What?
It's a shame you can't stack cobblestone like you can with like stone and wood and such.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see. Stew, potatoes, ear of corn, animal fat. And Vasa. Oh, and the other thing is I did get the mods for the last dew collector.
Okay.
So that was the other.
What was the answer about the supercharger?
No.
No, still no. Okay. That's definitely something we should be on the lookout for the schematic on.
And hello there. Glad you can make it. Few things I'd like to remind you of. If you have, I assume you've already done so, but if you haven't, please hit the like button if you like what you see. And also, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and also sharing. All help the channel, and they're free for you to do. There's also another free thing that I've added. If you look in the description, there's a link to my Discord, so you can actually come in and chat with us as we play. So now we get back to what I was doing. I got the water from the dew collectors.
Be sure to stock up on a few spare dew collector mods, just because then we can add them to places like OP2 and OP3.
Okay, that will, if I will put that, I will put that into the building box. I find that to be the best place when you're building stuff. I also have I also bought some blade traps. I'm trying to figure out where to put them.
Have you thought about putting some blade traps on the outside of those stairs coming up to try and slice up a few zombies?
Yeah, let me do a quick look over on that one. That's actually kind of where I was considering putting them.
And put it so that the bottom end of the blade trap is at average zombie head height, so that the center of the blade trap doesn't block their movement.
Oh, yeah, they've got a 9 block area.
Yeah, 3x3.
I can do that. Oh, I can put all 3 of them here. The only thing I'd have to do is I'd have to try to put someplace to that they. I could. You know what? I could actually.
Plus, don't forget the ones that fall off on the top part, especially by where the electric fence is, that are still alive, will then fall into the spinning blade traps.
Yes. Well, they've modified the blade traps. There's 3 layers of blades now. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do that.
Yeah, this is going to eat up a lot of resources. But totally be worth it. I was thinking a bit higher.
Where are you? Oh, never mind.
I'm also watching the stream, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm dealing with the screamer at the moment. Make sure I have that switch turned off so I don't accidentally let her in. I don't know if I got the screamer or not. I'm not sure if it was a wandering horde or it was just a screamer that came nosing around. Alright. Okay, let me get a camera. Or sensor, not a camera. Looks so much like a camera, I keep wanting to call it a camera after all this time.
Oh, yep.
There. Whiplash, how you doing? Hey man, double check about your subscription, because I've had a couple people tell me that YouTube dropped their subscription for me on it. Okay. The blade traps are set up.
Excellent.
Yeah, basically the way I set them up is the blade traps are there for those who are trying to walk along the wall. They get nailed by the blade trap, and if they fall off because they're shot off or something like that, they'll fall right into the blade trap. So, and there's I've got, as you saw, I've got 3 of them. How much is actually being thrown on the solar panel here before it gets dark.
You get the second bank up and running yet?
Yeah, right now, as it stands, when everything is idle, it's only drawing 149 out of 171. So it's got the ability to charge up the batteries.
I think that's a good reason to keep the Jenny around.
Yeah.
We're discovering that it's not able to both power everything on a Horde Night and charge the batteries. We can flip on the Jenny and at least get the batteries good charged.
You know, I'm also thinking, instead of having the electrified fence, what do you think about me maybe putting some blade traps up there? Okay. I gotta go and get something from the front of the building. I will be back in a few minutes.
But
I knew you were gonna come.
They took our food, our line's dry. Yeah. Not responding. Squirrel?
It was sniffing around. Yeah,
It likes our choices.
I'm gonna need one.
Okay, hold me. Bundle everything?
Yes. Alrighty, I'm back.
welcome back.
So what do you think? Should, like I said, instead of having the as soon as I get this out. Instead of having the electrified fences, what do you
Electrified fences are useful to slow them down so we can shoot them and knock them down.
Well, here's the thing: the blade traps will cut their legs off. That slows them down.
True.
And I might even be able to have them, the blade traps. Let me see.
Do you think 4 blocks high for the fighting bars would be high enough?
What's that?
4 blocks above the ground level, just for a small base like this? Think that would be enough?
5 or 6, because you got to remember the jumpers.
That would only really be on a horde night, wouldn't it? That the jumpers would be a problem?
Not really.
They'd be a problem outside of horde night?
They have been.
Okay, so I best do 1 more block then.
Okay.
Because then if it's 5 blocks high, it'll keep us safe from that.
You know what? 1 will be sufficient. 2 would require me to. I can't fit 3, And 2 would require me to move the electric fence posts.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work. All right. All right, so one more blade trap. I'll just go in this way.
Trader Rect is closing shortly, so finish your damn business or come back tomorrow, if you're still alive.
Oh, I'm glad I went this way. Everything's wide open.
I'm built up enough that I can probably spend the year.
Okay. And welcome everybody. Glad you could make it.
Trader Rect is now closed, so get off my lawn.
If you haven't already found out or haven't heard, I've added a link to my Discord channel, so you can feel free to come in and chat with us as we play. Alright, let's see. So I wanted to build a blade trap. Forged iron, forged steel, mechanical parts. And then there's electrical parts and oil. That's still going.
A few of them spawned.
I'll make 2 just to make sure we have a reserve.
That 6,000 cobble and concrete that I left with, not going to be enough to finish the base. Should have gone with 8.
Well,
Yep, you can't get spider zombies out here in the night.
Well, there's more concrete. There's more cobblestone. So feel free to come and get some and resume the construction.
I still got a little ways to go before I finish, but based on how much I'm going to need, even not doing the solid fill-in in the middle, it's not going to be enough.
Cobblestone. Concrete. Steel.
So even though it won't be enough, I'm going to be able to get quite a bit more done while the night is going.
Remember that one map where we were basically all by lonesome in a valley near the edge of the server?
I don't think I was around for that one.
You were. We had the trench set up around the base.
Oh, that gigantic one with the fireworks trench?
No, this was after that.
Oh.
But we had at the base of the trench. I had a series of blade traps, and I had hatches there. So if the blade traps weren't working, I'd get a warning. I'd open up a hatch and I'd repair the blade traps, even in the middle of Horde night.
Also a good way of getting loot bags, wasn't it?
For the most part, yeah. Couldn't get it all the time. Where we had a good system set up for loot bags was the base you were talking about, with the fireworks.
Yep. And by fireworks, it was back when you had those giant cone spikes, and one of the mods in the server let you have gasoline flaming ones, and then there were trampolines.
Yeah, I had flaming spikes. I had electric wires crisscrossing over there. I had catapults.
Yep, that would catapult flaming and electrified zombies up into the air.
That was actually when zombies still. The other thing about it is zombies would also take damage. So you'd see them bouncing up and down, and by the time they landed, they were crawlers and not walkers anymore. And that was the first base I had that didn't have a door or a gate to enter.
Yeah, it's not too dangerous as long as because after nightfall, a bunch of them spawned. I cleaned them out. They're not really coming back. I'm not going too far from the base. So once I cleaned out the initial spawn, we're good. Just watch, because I open my big mouth, the screamer's gonna spawn.
Hey, that's why I've learned not to say anything. This game hears you. You've never figured that out yet, have you?
Yeah, okay. I got my sniper rifle. And it'll be XP anyways.
Okay, we have 4 blade traps added to the defenses. the batteries, except for the first one, but all the batteries were charged up.
Nice. How big is a plane block size?
41 by 41.
Okay, so one plant block will easily cover this whole 10 by 20 base, basically.
Yeah. Hey, the Death Dealer. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Since you've been here, I've actually added a link to my Discord, so you could easily come on and chat with, whoever's on. Right now it's just me and DJ. But, you could, like I said, you can come on to Discord and chat. But double check your subscription, because I had a couple people tell me that their subscription disappeared on them. So I don't know why YouTube's playing that little game with me. Ah, okay, no problem. No problema. It's there if you want it. I put it there in case somebody wants to do it and let everybody know. But the link is in the description, and I keep it there. I've also set the invite so it doesn't go away.
Yeah, plus there's more than just voice chat. There's also the text chat channels.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I may not see the text right away because well, maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah, give more. Yeah, it's the link is there. I mean, people are allowed to join.
Okay, I've expended all of my cobble and concrete. I got the outer wall of the ground level area up to like the room level complete. Now I just need to do the infill, complete that, which is like half done.
Well, just make sure you do the math so you know how much you actually need. I saw you, Death. You didn't surprise me.
I mean, I'm broad enough out here to get the basics done. Still need to do the bars on the outer perimeter, but got most of it. That's the main thing. You gotta get most of it done, and the rest will just fall into place. Right?
What's that?
You get most of it done, the rest will fall into place.
Yeah, you build it, they'll come. Yes, I saw that. I saw your name pop up. Welcome. The trees aren't ready to be harvested yet. They take a little while. Okay. You're more than welcome to join in to come in anytime, Death. More than welcome. Okay. 176. That's 100. 75. There we go. And 2 more for getting the seeds. I forgot about those seeds. That's okay.
You know, you smack the zombie good and hard when they drop a loot bag.
Why, you got a loot bag by smacking it hard?
Hmm?
You got a bag by smacking it hard?
Yep. It's a steel club in the face.
Man, I hate it when tickles show up. I really despise tickles like that. You know what I mean?
Not a fan of pickles, huh?
Huh?
Not a fan of pickles, huh?
Not pickles. Tickles.
Oh, tickles.
When you get that tickle in the back of your throat, it just won't go away. Okay. I'm making some shotgun shells. Let's see. I've got wrecked there. Joel and 2 gens.
Can you make box arrows and bolts yet?
What kind of arrows?
Just any. Like once you can make the box, you can make them all.
Let's see, bolts. I can make bolts. No boxes. Arrows.
Okay. Ooh.
No to arrows either. Okay. I'm not going to be at base for a little while. I'm not going to be at base for a little while. I'm going to sell some of the super corn.
Okay. Are you coming up this way?
I might.
Because if you do, you could bring some more supplies up. Like
Nearest I'm getting is nearest I'm going to get to you though is Jen.
Trader. You're not coming near the Trader Bob up here?
No. I'm only going to 4 traders.
Ah, okay. But do you think you'd be able to swing by while I'm doing work up here?
Well, I'm already away from base. I don't have any supplies for you.
Okay.
But if I get done in time, if I get done at a reasonable time, I will go back to base, pick up some of what you need. So.
Picks up a quality 4 Desert Vulture.
You said you picked up one?
Yep, it's a Poly4 Desert Vulture.
Oh man, that cough is really annoying me. I'm sure it's not doing much for you guys. What you call it? I was thinking maybe when all three of us are on next, we could do the the night mission at the power station, or the substation.
Oh, the power.
Yeah, the power substation.
Those are at random POIs, not just at a power substation.
By the way, thank you for showing me that idea, the idea about the helmet, the glasses.
Oh yeah, to use the enforcer.
What's
That
the
makes a big
matter?
difference
Can't
to
find
solar
what
panels.
you're looking for?
Okay, ammo. We don't need that. Always need that. Oh man.
Would a 10-block wide exterior, 8-block interior be able to hold up the ceiling just fine on the interior without internal supports?
I have no idea what's causing that. Alrighty. Let's see what else we've got that we might be interested in.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't, because I was...
All that gawking at goods
Choking.
and that's all you buy?
Would a building with 10 blocks wide, but only 8 on the interior because of the 2 blocks for the walls, would that be able to support the interior without the need for extra internal support structures?
How wide is the building?
10 by 20.
10 by 20? Yeah, it'll be supported by it'll be supported by all sides, but more it'll be supported by the sides that are the 20 length.
The narrow side.
Right, the narrower side will support it. So you don't have to worry about that one. Okay.
You got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
I'll be right back. Sounded like somebody knocking at my door. Well, I don't know what that was all about. No, it sounded like somebody was knocking at my door. I also got the mods for another.
All right, now that we're done doing
dew
business,
collector.
get out of my store.
Nice.
How many extra dew collectors do you want?
I'm going to want like 2 at OP2 and 2 at OP3.
4 altogether.
Yeah, then we can have 2 at each of the 4 bases, and now
I also
a
bought
pinch if you need something.
I also bought a bunch of books for Com.
I'm not sure where we would put it. I'm thinking we might have to not put it on the base itself at OP3, unless we build an area off to the side just for them. But I did plunk down the land claim, though.
Good idea. This way it doesn't disappear on you.
Yep.
Actually, technically, I'm heading in your direction, but I'm going to be stopping at Joel's here.
But like you said, you don't have anything on.
No, I'll get some.
And to loot a little bit of extra concrete mix. Let me put down a little bit.
You also want some extra concrete mix?
No, I'm saying I looted a little extra, so I was able to build a bit more.
All right. Yeah, but we also need to put a mine base up for the shale oil.
Yep. Well, that's what OP3 is. It's for the shale oil.
Okay. All right. So we don't need that location I've been mining at.
Well, we could definitely finish mining it out down the road, but
Hey, trust me, you're never gonna mine it out.
still, it's a good idea to have alternates on hand in case something happens. I'll put a single wooden storage block here just so I can store stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach from the north of this.
And since it's wood, it doesn't matter if it needs to get ripped up or not, you know?
You know, I can see our base from where I'm at.
You can see my house from here.
Actually, have you ever watched The Enforcer?
Not familiar with that one.
What they do is he and his brother do the channel, and they've been talking about the war in Ukraine since pretty much the day it started.
Technically 2015.
No, this actually was during the current invasion.
Yeah.
And one of the things they did was they were looking over certain areas because they're going to relocate their headquarters. They're moving. They're basically in Alabama, but they want to get out of Alabama. I guess the last tornado that went through unnerved them. So now they want to get away from that. So, you know, obviously the Midwest is not where they're going to go.
Yeah.
But one of the things they did is they were looking in my the area I live in, and they actually were looking. My house popped up on their map while they were looking.
Well, you might be getting a plane soon. Is today one of those days?
What's that?
Is today a plane drop day?
A plane drop?
Airdrop.
I don't know.
because it's noon.
Well, I haven't heard a plane yet. Have you?
It only just hit noon, so. No plane here.
None
Oh,
here.
there it is. It did come to me. I'll go get it.
Well, it's near you. You might as well.
First, I'm going to see if I can get a little gas from the vehicles, though.
That was a good shot, I might say so myself. I just took out a buzzard with my tack rifle.
Nice. Hate those things.
How are you doing this fine day?
I love
Looking to
talking to
armor
this
up
guy.
and feel like a boss?
Okay. First thing is armor or weapons. Or, yeah, ammo. Level 4 machete. You like? You want?
Oh, yes. That would come in handy. Definitely be worthy replacement for my quality 5 bone.
Level 2 pump shotgun.
I already have a level 3 at base for
Alright.
Horde Knight.
Alright, no problem.
That's a fine choice you just made. Step right up and witness the finest armor money can buy.
Tom's going to be happy when he comes back tomorrow.
So,
Thank you very much. Remember,
I'm buying
Trader
books.
Joel's is
I
where
go to
you
a trader
got
and
that great deal.
I sell 3 stacks. I buy books, ammo.
unfortunately, no the supercharger schematic book yet, huh?
For some reason, it did not want to give me height. Literally, as I started climbing up, it nosed back down.
Peculiar.
Peculiar. I forgot to eat. You know what would be nice is if these traders had a place to land, to actually land your gyrocopter and take off from there.
If you're good enough, they do have a spot that might work. Might, if you're really, really good.
Yeah, but you don't have a way to take off.
True. I mean, you land, but yeah, it'd be hard to take off.
I mean, you know me, I can land, I'd be able to land in that area, no problem. Come on, where's the road?
Ooh. Oh, that's replacing my quality 3 shotgun. Oh, is that replacing my quality 3 shotgun? You're not gonna ask?
What's that?
You're not gonna ask?
No, because I was concentrating on what I was doing.
Quality 4
Good to
shotgun.
see you again. How can I help you today?
Oh, nice.
That's gonna
Your
replace a
health,
quality 3
my
claw.
priority.
Okay. First thing, ammo. You know what? I'll buy some gas. Oh, I see a level 5 machete. No, we both have one.
Nice. Always be improving, right?
Yep. Oh well, I can't get all of that.
Thanks for the business. We're open from dawn to dusk since, we don't have clocks.
Oh. Quality 5 sniper rifle.
Okay, where's the next gens? I just killed me a snake. There's a snake in my boots.
Snake on the plane?
No, I was outside the gate as I showed up.
But you get my reference, right?
Yeah. You got my reference, right?
Not really.
Remember from Toy Story?
It's been so long since I've seen that.
When you pulled the cowboy's string, one of the things it would say is, "There's a snake in my boots."
Ah.
That's an awful lot of tents.
There's an out bridge over a lake that you can drive around here in the desert. Oh, are you kidding me? It dropped in the mountains?
What?
The airdrop. It's in some mountainous terrain here in the desert. Infinite seas. Something tells me that's the edge of the map.
Yep, you probably hit the western edge.
Oh my god, it's precariously around the edge of a flipping cliff. On top of a mountain.
And you don't have a motorcycle with you, do you?
Nope, but I have my gyro.
Start thinking about bringing an extra vehicle with you there.
I was able to get it, though. It was on a flat enough mesa that I was able to land and...
Oh, it was on a mesa? Good.
Yep, it's on a mesa. Is that another trait?
Now this is a tight one.
Oh no, that's not a trader. Oh ho ho ho.
What is it?
Missile launch silo. The classic one.
What was that?
Remember the classic military base?
No,
that
no,
had
no.
the-
I heard a noise. I just don't know what that was.
My favorite customer. How are you? Pure, potent, proven.
Okay. First, ammo.
Remember me if you need medical supplies. Hey, hot stuff. Need a little fix-me-up?
Oh, there's 2 traders on this town here in the desert.
You keep finding the duels. Have you noticed that?
Hmm. Hey, gas is gas.
No books from her. I didn't get it. I wasn't able to get all the ammo either.
Thanks for the business. We're open from dawn to dusk since, we don't have clocks.
Oh, I didn't need that. That was an interesting one. That was an interesting takeoff.
Mhm.
There's one of those little iron bridges next to Jen's,
Yeah.
and I couldn't turn around because there were zombies coming up the road. So I was kind of forced to fly through the iron bridge, and I made it.
Mhm.
Do you have a safe place for me to land when I get there? Because it's going to be dark by the time I get there.
No, I'm already leaving the area.
Okay.
So I'll head back to main base. I'm just getting what I can at this trader and then heading out. Mostly I'm aiming for gas in the barrels here.
Yeah, we're both in the air heading towards main base.
Well, I'm not in the air. Right now I'm actually standing in front of the trader picking the lock in the ATM directly in front of him. He has a quality 1 and a quality 3 solar cell.
Unless it's a 4 or a better, ignore it. I didn't come back with very much Dukes remaining, but I did get a bunch of books and a bunch of ammo.
I did have to trade out a bunch of the old world cash that I got to make enough Dukes and buy a bunch of gas. Because I want to make sure I have enough to get back, you know.
Remind me to check my stream when I get back. I'm looking at it, and it is going like super sluggish and slow. I mean, I've gone to all these traders, and my stream is showing me as being back, still harvesting the super corn.
I'm seeing you in the air about 2.5 kilometers from base, it looks like.
Okay, all right. It must be the connection that my iPad has.
Must be. Yeah, I'm seeing a city road driving from the desert into the snow biome without going through the wasteland.
I can see clearly now. Last oat's gone. You must be hitting the turbo because you're only 3.3 kilometers away from me now.
Yep, I'm holding down shift. That's the only reason why it took me 2 game hours to go from our base out to OP3.
By the way, when you come in, you know that dirt road that's the first dirt road that's north of our base?
Yep.
Look for that road and then make your right-hand turn. It should put you in line with the landing strip.
Roger. Oh, that missile silo was, it's called like Red Mesa Complex or something?
Yeah.
5 red skulls.
Yeah. You sound surprised.
Still, it's like I definitely want to check that place out. See how the place has changed since it was back in the day.
Okay, I'm on final approach, so let me concentrate. It's raining over here, so just be aware.
Yep. It's raining, it's pouring. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man snoring.
He bumped his head and he went to bed. He couldn't get up in the morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only way I had enough space to pack everything in is if I read all the books. Final approach.
I see you. Nose up, nose up. That sheds speed.
Yep, and drops you down. Down to 70% tank. It was full when I took off, so that's how much gas it took me. There is a spare quality 1 sniper rifle now.
I'll wait till we get a better one.
It's a spare one because I got a quality 5 one. I did also loot some of those auto turret things that shoot.
Okay, did you look at the books?
What do you mean, look at them?
Did you need to read some?
I was leaving a bunch of them for Tom just because he needs to catch up on levels. 'Cause I'm already up to level 65.
Not bad. You're only 51 levels behind me.
Definitely got a bunch of old world cash that needs to get sold.
I'll put it in the trader box.
Yep. I'll grab one of each of the mods so I can start putting out dew collectors at the remote bases. Gonna put it in one of my boxes so I know to take it with me.
Trader Rick is closing shortly. Finish your damn business or come back tomorrow. If you're still alive.
Do we make a second mods box? Because there's not many mods left.
No, Com's been going through them. As soon as he got in, I noticed that ammo and mods were kind of disappearing.
Yep.
But I'm not going to begrudge him getting... Man, did you...
Trader Rick is now closed. So get off my lawn.
You bring some stuff back, didn't you?
Yep.
Where'd you get all the 44 ammo?
Looting.
Ah, okay.
Plus, don't forget, we now have a desert vulture, so quality 4 desert vulture, so we have a good reason to actually use it. So don't go selling all of it all.
Alright, so now we need a 44 box. Which this will be the box for the 44.
Okay.
And we've got company.
Oh. Just as I'm starting to look at spending my 2 skill points. I hear another.
Over here by the base.
Dropped her.
By the base?
Yeah.
I couldn't see her where I was at. How'd you see her from all the way over there?
She was on over by the original drawbridge.
Oh, okay. In other words, she's by the manual drawbridge.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I swear, every time I try and spend skill points.
What's that?
I swear, every time I try and spend skill points.
And your problem is?
Well, whatever zombie that was, I don't see a body, but the guns aren't shooting anymore.
We're going to have to start selling off these feathers or use them.
Yeah, so I was asked about box, stone arrows, stone bolts. A stack of those boxes will actually give you a little dukes. They're not expensive to craft.
Did you notice that you brought back some honey?
Yep. Randomly from a loot container. Or one of the couple of trees that chopped down.
Oh, do we have a bunch of stuff to sell to the trader? Oh, that's lead. What am I thinking of?
May not come back with oil shale, but oh, I think those waypoints will share some with you.
Alrighty. So you said you wanted 4 dew collectors.
Yep, 2 for OP2 and 2 for OP3.
Scrap polymer, short iron pipe, and duct tape. I was just... Okay, they'll be ready for you in about a minute and a half.
Okay. I shared 3 waypoints with you.
Thank you.
We're going to need a miner's outfit to leave out there, because we're going to be doing a lot of oil shale mining out there.
Let's see.
What quality impact driver can you craft?
Level 2 at the moment.
I can craft a level 6 impact driver. You want me to make one?
Yeah. You could do that, because all I've got is a level 2 at the moment. Your dew collectors are ready.
Roger. Impact drivers crafting.
I don't think that's going to work, but I'm going to try it.
It's going to take 24 of these armor crafting kits to make a full set of mining gear, unless we have some already. Quality 6 ones. And a quality 5 helmet. Yeah, the rest are not good enough.
Oh.
Yeah, the helmet's the important one, because that's the one that gives the ore harvesting
Quartz,
bonus.
steel, glue, and mechanical parts. Steel. Glue. Mechanical parts. Let's have a surprise for you just a little bit.
I'm going to craft the mining gear.
I got it.
Okay?
Alright.
Can you make the water purifier mod?
For what?
Armor mod, water purifier.
No.
No? Okay.
Check to see if we got a mod in there. I think we got a couple of them.
I don't see one.
Did you get your machete?
Oh, yep, I did. This Desert Vulture does 139 range damage.
Nice.
A sniper rifle quality 5 does 158.3. You're definitely not going to want to be on the receiving end of this stuff.
And thank you for the impact driver.
No problem. Well, it's 6:20. I need to go take care of Louis and then go pick up his new prescription of insulin from the pharmacy.
Okay, well, I was getting ready to call it a stream anyway, but I just wanted to get a few things done. When you come back, you're going to have a mod for your machete.
I already put a few on, but in one of the boxes above me, I put the dew collectors, their mods, and the set of mining gear that I'm all going to transport out to OP3 next chance tomorrow.
By the way, your for your machete, you can put a serrated blade and a diamond blade on your machete, so you can have both of those blades.
Oh, yeah, because I believe I have the serrated.
Well, I'm making a diamond one for you in the one workbench.
Yep, I'm saying I already have the serrated, so adding the diamond will just... So. Speaking of dew collectors, we've been forgetting to collect ours.
I haven't been forgetting. I do it when I can.
I'm going to use some of these pillars that you have here.
The what?
These support pillars that you put up for the dew collector area. I'm going to use some of them to help extend out the landing area for OP3. Use some of these.
Oh, you mean the extra supports that I've got coming up from the wall?
Yep. I thought metal trussing would do a better job, do you think?
You can do that.
Okay.
I mean, understand, you can go 15 blocks out with concrete.
Still, I like to be over and under. I think you could, while I'm gone, craft 15, 20 metal trussing just so I can add them.
Let's see.
Yep, cats are circling, looking for their food.
Iron
So
and clay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. It is now the morning. Thank you, DJ. But anyway, everybody, that's the stream for the night. Right? Reminding you, as DJ just did, if you liked what you saw, please hit the like button. And so you can see me again or know when I'm on again, you know, hit that subscription button. Right? And also, you can share. All three are free for you to do, but they help the channel out tremendously. And again, this is Relentless Gaming signing off for the night, reminding you, be kind, be safe, be yourself. We'll see you tomorrow morning at approximately 11 a.m.